It's the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see Drake London. It was a nice line for him a week ago, reaching the century mark and scoring a touchdown.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Hey, check that. Check.
1st down, here's White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. White's numbers from a week ago. 23 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 25-yard line.
Unlock line. Let's go.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's White. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and 4. Escaping the pressure right. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Lorenzo Carter. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a 1st drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And taken right on the 30. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And it will be Falcon football. Here comes the...
Here we go.
The drive starts with a run by White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
That's complete to White. And that's good for a gain of 6, 3rd and 7 now.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And taken right at the 35. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Falcons will be taking over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Ready.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Here's White. They set up the screen.
And he's got room. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He sets to fire deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Bravo 80.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And
Get it. Ready.
they go play action here on 1st down.
And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he's going to step out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Opting to run again here with White. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rashad White, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after
Both of
this
these
break.
coaching staffs
You're watching the
feverishly
NFL
making their final
on EA
plans
Sports.
for the second half. One of these two
Back
teams
now
is
in
going to get
Tampa.
their first win.
It's
and for
Buccaneer
the
football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter.
Now this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On second down, they'll run with White. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Now throw right side here going to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And this one is right down the middle. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but...
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Finds White.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Complete right side to Otten.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
This is 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Here's 2nd down.
Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. Well, that's one part of the equation. Puts him back within 1 score. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And
so no shortage of offense in this game. A very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though.
Here's Achane to start the drive.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
On second down, a run by Achane. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man is Higgins. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Running left, Achane.
Looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and that's it.
You look at this Buffalo defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the number 1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 22-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
32 Stinger. Turbo one, hard, turbo.
They'll go. Achane.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Tua now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now Tua. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. The drive starts with a run from Achane.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Right back to Achane on second down.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The Dolphins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to pass. Tua.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A give left side. Here's Achane.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Tua sets up to pass it. They complete it to Hill. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it.
And the Bills are going to take over once again.
Ready.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they do trail. The third quarter begins with a run by Achane. And that to the 30. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Second down and 6 now. Again, it's Achane.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Tua going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Hines now on the return.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Bills will...
They're right here.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it, and they will take over at the 29.
All right.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
And that, boy, a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he...
There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his first touchdown of the... Off of play action, Tagovailoa.
That's going to be caught downfield by Hill.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. And he's got his big tight end here.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. A run straight ahead with Achane.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Here's a toss left for Achane.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Steps away to his left.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Jair Elam makes a pick.
And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touch. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
All right, come on.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the fourth. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle.
2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua.
That's Tua's running back, complete.
And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. And that wasn't easy, but they do wind up converting a 4th and 7 to keep this drive moving.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4.
Tua to throw again.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Couple of Alabama guys there. Tua to Waddle for the Miami 1st.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. This pass complete to Higgins. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
Defense.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
HN once more. And this time he'll score. Touchdown, Miami.
Hey, let's go. Long.
On play action, here's Tua.
He'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
All right, let's go.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Tagovailoa. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
Boy, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Now Tua. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. No sign of Tua departing. 4th down. They're going for it.
Turbo 3, kick. 20 TX.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Tua. That's pulled in by Wilson.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and up next is Demario Davis. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Saints and the Commanders next on EA Sports.
The first open back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the New Orleans Saints.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Saints team as they enter play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders,
they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 4 touchdowns, 2 rushing, 2 receiving.
So deuce is wild, huh?
Absolutely.
Probably should have gotten 2 checks for this game, right? 1 for the running backs, 1 for the wide receivers. Could carry home a nice little pile of cash.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And just shutting him off there. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a...
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Again, it's Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You talk about this Washington defense.
Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And, hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
From the gun, it's Carr.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
So out comes one.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Throwing now is Carr.
He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be Washington.
So second quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. On first down, Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They run. It's Williams.
Yeah, boy, that's going to be close. He didn't get much at all there, but he got the first. Looked like they might have held him defensively, but the referee signals it will be a first down.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts
as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
Here's Tyler Newsome now
as he's on to punt for New Orleans. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he fields it cleanly. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Looking long for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays. not been doing so far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Carr to throw. Going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here. This offense struggling here in the second half. They have not scored yet. They'll try to change that here. Carr now on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Now 2nd and 3. Trying the left side with Kamara. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. On play action, it's Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark him down at the 9. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal. Carr going to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Johnson. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. And his kick here is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So that maybe not exactly. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them. And it got his man complete. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 60 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Shotgun now for Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, field goal is probably... The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable.
So a victory here for the Commanders. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince
It's week 2 of the NFL. And up next, we'll see the dual threat, Christian McCaffrey. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the 49ers and the Vikings on EA Sports.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
On the other side of the field for the visiting 49ers, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
And what a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown immediately. If you got to fight against that, they've got to come out ready to play.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll run on first down with Akers. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Cam Akers. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat.